this, so I apologize.
I feel like the
for that.
recap's always a bit like that. Mine definitely are. I'm like, we did all this stuff, and then it was the end.
Can we get some relevant music for the previously on?
Man, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
Put your Spotify's on private mode, as we've learned is the done thing.
Don't be a coward. Embrace Rise of the Mountain King or whatever the song was.
Tavern Keeper or something. I can't believe that was my top fucking song.
I'm picking that in. I picked that in the Triple J. I picked the number 5.
I still haven't voted.
I think it's gonna go big.
I have no idea what my
join me.
My picture is.
Is this Stranger Things fame?
This is our
lie. Sorry, that was really gay. No, why would?
So loud.
This is totally strange.
The volume.
The techno.
Didn't work. No. Have you got the Spotify work? I haven't got it to work yet.
Huh? Click the little. Yeah. Oh, what's also exciting is the guy who wrote my class not only has just put a Kickstarter out that's like kicked all of its goals in the teeth, but is putting out the next iterate or the 1.3 version of the Artificer next week. So I'm very keen to see what he tweaks.
Sweet.
Alright. Are we ready?
Go.
Yes. Oh wait, is the stream up? Are we streaming?
Stream is out.
Previously on Season 1 of Dads and Dragons, our adventurers met at a tavern at Summit Hall with different goals and aspirations. Jet and Yodelerg were tasked to track down the lost Mirabar delegation, transporting the remains of a war hero. Quark wished to find the culprit who had destroyed his village, and Embez was to carry out a central plot to investigate Pearl Moroska, Feathergale Knight. The party started by searching around the Summer Hills for the lost delegation, where they stumbled upon the telltale signs of a fight. We found some booger bears buried, as well as remains from a person wearing a gold mask. We fought off some weird bandits flying on birds, and then headed back to town. Upon asking, we found that there is a local group of monks who wear gold masks, so we decided to check them out. The monks took the mask that we had on us and thanked us, but rudely told us to go away. We didn't think the monastery was worth breaking into, so we decided to head to the Feathergale Society to help Embez's and Quark's leads. A bit far out from the tower, we were flagged down by some other Aarakocra who were led by Bon Bon. They're monitoring the tower and they've seen people getting thrown off that tower. They also have interest in Thel Moroska as well, who's described as gaudy. Our master plan has Embez play her noble card, with the other riffraff being her servants and pet bird person. This works when we are treated to dinner, however the dinner is interrupted by a soldier screaming about a manticore. The group takes this opportunity to cement out the story and decide to help track down the manticore, which we kill successfully. As soon as we've killed the manticore, we turn on our fellow squires who have attacked the manticore with us, as it turns out that they are the people that attacked Quark's village. We return to the spire with some explaining to do about why we're the only ones to return. Unfortunately, Thel Moroska directs the guards to throw a bird person off the roof who Quark knows, which blows our cover. A fight ensues with us being victorious. We search the Thel's desk and find some things when we're fleeing from the hurricane. We go back to the monks and decide to break in after a lead from Thel, however Jet is killed! We run away with Jet's body. The next couple of days are spent resurrecting Jet, which is done with some help from the gods Tyr and Lysander. We have to fight off some bandits sent for Embez by her dad and a guy called Yolliver on our way to Womford. At Womford, we hear talk of a Womford bat and decide to help the town discover what was going on. We set a trap for this bat and end up fighting 2 puddles of water. After some investigation, we discovered that people that returned into water and Yolliver were somewhat related and met with a Captain Ailson who would deliver us to Yolliver's keep. We paid him a lot of money for that privilege. We pretend to be nobles travelling with Embez and were bribed with the letter of credit to Yolliver, which is why we have shown up. Embez turns her appearance into another noble Amanda reckoned with. Yolliver refuses to pay. Quark discovers sea melons during dinner and becomes addicted. Embez slaps Yolliver and the group is put up at the keep for the time being as a reward. The group decides to look around again and end up killing a priest with Embez chopping off one of his toes beforehand. We keep investigating with highlights such as Embez dropping a very expensive bottle of wine to see where Eddie hidden doors might be, and Yodelerg charming the pants off a Reaver. We cut some slaves loose, release a werewolf, realize a werewolf is after them, I'll kill this werewolf, which is supposed to be immune to so many damage
Wereboar,
types. It must have been... Oh, wereboar, okay. Divine intervention and realize it was Yolava. We head down to the dungeon and do lots of killing, including a poor little Nothic called Blinky. His friend Winky gave us a few leads through, though, about the Mirabar delegation. We find Dawnsong and block him out of the keep because it's the 11th. You know what's happening on the 11th. And they should know what's going on. We fumble about in Montford for a bit, have a party thrown for us, and agree to pay Alison the 5% cut for being our Uber driver. We go back to the keep, big fight, all remaining prisoners hung. We steal a boat and name it Lythander's Life Jacket and sail up the river to the Stone Monks. We sneak in, kill the blind leader by deafening her, which still seems super cruel. After some faffing and excellent role-playing by Dylan, we make it down into the maze of the Stone Monks dungeon. After much fighting and a scary moment of uncertainty, we find the delegation, and that is where we left off.
Oh, excellent recap. You'll have to clip that in for anyone who's like, what's your D&D campaign like? Or like,
All our
There you
all our
go.
viewers.
Now the missing first 14 episodes are covered.
Yeah, really good, Rem. I'm impressed.
That's all mostly from Dylan's notes, thankfully. They're very detailed, like weirdly detailed.
We're up to page 31.
Jeez.
Wow. That's an expert D&D playing.
There's stuff that is recorded down like scrolls that I don't know who's storing them, but we haven't used them.
Ed's got
I've
one.
got a couple scrolls.
I
from the
used one,
monastery.
didn't I?
I
No,
know
I
that
didn't.
one.
I have one. I have one.
There was some from like Womford or something, like really far back.
My experience with D&D is that it's fun to get scrolls, and it's fun to think you have got the scrolls in the first place.
Yeah. And then you forget that. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was ages ago.
Okay, well, let's keep going. So you approach the slave pens.
Damn it.
And an old man
Before
who's sort of
can you put it
sleeping
from
on
the
one of
map?
the close pallets to the north, so just this one right here, comes towards the bars and says,
Are you guys on the same map? I'm above.
We're all down at the prison
Scroll
now.
down.
Right. I was like, where is it? Okay, sorry.
So are you using your computer mic rather than your headset mic? It sounds really far away.
You look so different without glasses on with that much
Yeah, it's
beard.
wild.
Yeah.
Glasses back.
No, I don't think so. It's a new mic. I can
Oh,
check
man,
whether.
Oh, I've got you slightly muted in Discord from your old mic, I guess. Anyway, moving right along. He approaches the bars and he says, "You do not." Oh wait, what are you guys wearing? Are you still wearing the cult outfits?
Yeah,
I don't
because when
think
we
I am.
first saw them, he was like, "We're done digging. How dare you?"
Yodlog and I aren't, I don't think. Or did we go find her?
I thought we
I don't
were,
think we did.
because I thought we were getting them to dig more when we found them originally.
I'm still wearing mine. I
Yeah,
came around the
this is
corner.
fine.
I'm still wearing mine. They've seen me, but
Nice
I
of you
was
guys.
culted up.
He's sort of like at the bars and sort of like with a bit of hope in his eyes, and he sees you dressed up, and he's like, "Oh, I didn't think the Cult of Earth would hire a burn person. That seems a bit oxymoronic, don't you say?"
Fuck. What do you mean by that?
He just rolls his eyes and turns back to his pal. He's like, "Dumb as a box of rocks, though, I suppose. That's fitting."
So much
Jet
racism.
just sort of like looking around, like looking at these bars and then hopping over here. He's just like very clearly looking for someone.
And what are you dressed up as?
I don't think Yodlog and I picked the outfit back up because it was,
Oh yeah, you were the priest.
yeah, we were dressed up as the priest and I don't think we put it back on.
No.
So I think
the old man observes you like poking around. He's like, "And is that an air genasi? What is going on here? Surely the cult of the Black Earth has higher standards than that."
Man,
Richie,
that's
Well, it does make sense that they'd assume we're one of those dirty earth grubbers, considering they've been trapped down here for this long. I like elbow Yodlog and like give him the
yeah.
order of
When
the
I give him
gauntlet
the
salute. I'm like,
yeah.
you lot have been awfully hard to find. We've been hunting you for weeks at this point.
I don't know, Jet. Is it worth... Why did I use your accent? I don't know, Jet. Is it worth freeing them? They seem pretty rude and smelly. I'm not about this.
This is the entire purpose that all of us are together for.
Yeah.
The very idea that we could come all this way, I could literally die, and then just leave them.
Yeah.
You mean we came all this way for peasantry?
These
I think
people
there
are
was
heroes.
there's some famed delegation. They look shit.
They've been trapped underground mining for literally weeks at this point.
Oh, they could do their nails.
The guy at the bars sort of puffs his chirps up. He's like, "Peasants, I am Brundlethar, a famed dwarf sage, traveling with the Mirabar delegation down to the south. You take those insults back. You have no idea what it's been like to be down here for weeks on end.
Oh, I
Even
don't
as
know
a
why you,
dwarf."
I don't know why you got trapped then.
She's from
Well, if he's got the sort of stone
background.
cannon that you have, Yodelug.
These non-dwarf folk, they don't understand being underground. Never trust us.
Yes, well, there's a difference between the freedom of the tunnels and the depression of the cage, isn't there? There is no glory in imprisonment. What is a rock you cannot mine? And
Isn't that all you've been doing?
yes, it is poison mining, isn't it? It's not mining for the glory of the dwarven race. It's mining for the corruption of the elements and the disbalance of the unity between our plane and theirs. It is a true burden upon the soul. Every time I pick up that pick, the calluses hurt, but my soul hurts more.
The idea of mining without getting to pocket those precious stones is indeed a bore.
Yeah.
I can't agree with you in that.
Well, the truly disconcerting thing for me as a dwarf is that this mine has contained no valuable ores that I've seen, nor has anyone in this cave. And they sort of point around and they all like nod a recall and agreement. We're mining for nothing.
For Earth's sake, that is bizarre.
But please, we're chewing precious time here. Can you free us?
Yeah.
Nah.
Hey.
Ambez, open these gates. You're the one with the shift of hands.
Oh, don't we have a key? I thought we had a key.
Oh yeah, we probably have a key.
We've definitely got the key.
You've killed Jirth? You've taken his key?
No, he doesn't ring a bell. Maybe we don't have the key.
I think
We've got-
wasn't he the monk or the priest or whatever?
No, that was a lady. We killed Helen Ray.
Yeah.
Can I roll to remember if we've killed Jet?
We definitely haven't.
To roll insight.
Can I roll?
Wait, was he
insight?
that one? Was he that one downstairs in the?
Yikes!
Yeah.
Do I remember?
With the shark.
Yeah.
Did we even kill him?
Quack.
We killed him.
I don't
No,
think
he-
we've fought a Jirth. I don't remember anyone called Gerald. Do you guys know a Jirth?
All right. Have you been to the room just west of here?
Oh, the one with the snoring. No, we
Yes,
did
the
not.
snoring.
We heard that. We're like, we're gonna just sneak past this. Might be a better idea.
That was wise. That was wise. Drool is as formidable a fighter as he's a snorer.
Wow.
Can you tell us more about him then? Maybe we can sneak in and steal his keys. Is he a heavy sleeper?
Okay, let me recall. I've been brought in that room for beatings before. There are 3 Orogs and 1 Ogre. One of those Orogs is Jirth, and he holds the key to these chambers. Drool is the Ogre, yes, he's a particularly large, particularly low specimen of his kind. Very flabby, very stupid, but the beatings hurt.
Well,
Hey, do they? Do you know? I was gonna say, do they all sleep at the same time? Are they pretty lax on their guard duties?
Oh, initially when we arrived, they were all over us. Like we were on their doing guard duty, patrols every hour on the hour. But for the past week, they've completely slacked off. I don't think Jirth sorry, is
I got it.
taking this job seriously anymore.
Well, if Embez cannot get these doors open, I propose we could do something similar to when we dispatched with Helen Ray. I can silence the room and we can just murder everything in there.
I'm gonna be careful with that. They might wake up from the lack of hearing their own snoring. But I will give these gates a go. Can I try and unlock them with my tool?
Go for it.
No.
Your thieves' tool snaps.
Oh. Okay. I do not have these anymore then. Great.
Aye, all this high and mighty talk, and you can't even open a simple cell door.
Oh.
What are you talking about? I didn't even want to.
I've got these tools. Let me have a. Let me.
Oh.
Like.
Let me just borrow yours then. Mine just broke. I'm gonna need them more.
Oh
than
yeah.
you.
What do you have? A +10?
I rolled a 1 and I got an 8, so yeah.
Okay.
+7, yeah.
I've got +7 as well.
Oh, okay. We'll go
Oh, yeah.
down.
As if you're giving me a thieves tool after you just watched him snap his in the door.
Yeah, I was like, sneaky lady, let her watch me like
Oh.
fuck it. Watch a master work this metal. Just literally like I like look up and down at the bars and I'm just like I just sort of like tap it with the butt of my gun and it's just like
And then you pull out like Roman's broken thief tools and just like dink. Okay, yeah, sure. You tap out a rhythmic sequence that just rattles the lock free, and the gate opens.
That's so bad.
Brundle sort of looks around, sort of very cautiously and steps out, stretching his stubby little dwarven arms to the extent of their length. The rest of the commoners also flee the gates, but don't move anywhere, looking to you for guidance.
Let's unlock the rest of this.
yeah.
The rest of these cells. Do you have to roll for all of them?
Now
Yeah.
these. Alright.
Okay, you get that one too.
Oh my god.
Here comes the one.
Yeah, I was
And you bring your thieves tools as well.
That was the biggest cell too.
What was that? Sorry, Jet.
I got 2 of these doors open.
Well, I tried on that one first that you just broke off. Must be something about that gate.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Oh, we'll just leave them there. Sorry, guys. We're just gonna leave without you.
Of course
Have
not.
fun mining.
Of course we wouldn't.
Like, I go up to Brundlepar and I'm just like, were you traveling with a dwarf by the name of Vesemir before? Voldramir before?
Okay.
Yes, he fought bravely in the ambush, but he couldn't save us. I believe they took Voldramir and a bunch of the other delegates below into the temple.
Oh, that is not good news at all. We were just briefly down there, and it is still heavily fortified.
I'm amazed you came back alive.
Barely.
We would have
Yeah.
delved deeper, but we ran across a little Nothic that we had found in a different temple, and he pointed out that you guys were up here.
Yes, well, Nothics do claim they know everything, but in this case, many of us were, but some have been taken below.
That is incredibly problematic.
I guess, do you want me to try and sneak this key from this guy's neck? We give that a go.
Hey.
Just
Well, I don't think we have much other option.
We better hope
We
that
obviously
the
have to
door-
get the last of the delegation out.
We better hope that the door that he's sleeping in is unlocked. Otherwise, we're up shit
Yeah.
creek without a paddle.
Aye, we could, as a backup plan, we could make a little bit of noise here and draw potentially one of them out,
that's a
and
good
then
plan.
ambush him.
This is true. We could array ourselves, and I point down the chamber, and like in one of the pits as well.
Yeah, we could pretend to be locked in the cage still.
Well,
From the sound of it, I don't think they notice.
Can we have a rest first? Do you think another guard duty is going to come soon? Monk man?
I think we're under the pump. We just killed a bunch of people underground.
Oh, we did too.
Damn.
Alright, fine.
Remember,
It's this door here, isn't it? I like pointed this door.
Well, if we're going to do this, I would suggest we hide in this first room. Or half of us hide in this first room, half of us hide back here, and people in this cell make some noise. So then he walks past us.
Can I?
Stabby.
But I'm just gonna crawl in and just take it off his neck.
Oh, you're gonna still sneak in. Okay.
Sneaky,
I'm gonna hand our mace to the main dude. Guy, you might be needing this.
He gives it a good heft. He's like, oh, I'm more of a bookworm, but today for you I'll be a bashworm.
Alright. Are we in position?
It doesn't look like that. That was gold.
I'm gonna go here. If we're sneaking, I'm gonna sit here instead.
So you're sneaking. And
I'm not even gonna sneak. I'm gonna open the door, send my mage hand in, and get it to grab the key. I'm supposed to be a thief. This should be fine.
Do you get sleight of hand rolls with Mage Hand?
Yes.
How exciting. I have 6 hit points, by the way, heads up.
Yeah.
Really? Maybe you should get in cage as well.
Just lock ourselves in, and if they come out and find us, we just pretend we're prisoners.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got some spell slots left. I can throw a heal on you.
Alright.
I've got a half health.
Are we ready?
So what's the plan?
The plan is I'm gonna like slowly and quietly open the door, get my mage hand to like creep in, grab the key, and just leave.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a good
that's
plan.
the plan.
What did you say you were on health-wise, Clark?
Sorry?
What did you say you were on health-wise, Clark?
6.
Yeah, okay. I'll burn a spell. As I walk past Quark into this little thing, I just sort of like poke him in the butt with my wrench.
You fix them up.
Squeeze with the wrench.
Just a little adjustment.
Did it roll? I didn't.
Nah.
Where's my
Click the
button?
description, I think. Can you put these guys back in the
Why?
cage, lock them?
Oh, is
They're
that?
pretending they're in the cage.
Oh, right.
Get back in there.
Oh, for sure.
What is
We didn't say you could leave.
I thought one dude.
Clark, when'd you get so roguey?
Yeah, I know. I forgot to change my photo. It's an embarrassment.
There you go.
Ooh, nice.
It was
Nice.
a squeeze. It was like a ooh.
Good roll. Good squeeze. I appreciate that.
A good squeeze.
Alright. I've got something that's Quark. Jet, your fingers are so strong. No wonder you did such short work on those doors.
All about knowing the right points to hit.
Okay. Make it invisible. Stow retrieve an object that enters. Okay. Cool. We ready?
Hit it. We're all just AFK. This is you.
Okay. Well, I attempt to open the door quietly.
Okay, roll me stealth. The door. You play it like a fiddle. It starts squeaking and you go a little slower, and then it starts squeaking. You go a little faster. You read the rust patches with an expert ear. Should be fun to do it. Do you would like to open the door more than that? What's that?
Are they awake?
Are they? Yeah. What am I seeing so far? What's
So-
my character feeling?
So, you see a large well directly in front of you. There's a winch and a bucket mechanism attached to it, fetching water. You see some dirty straw pallets. It stinks. It's a really smelly room.
Oh, good. Gross.
And in front of you, there's a Orog sleeping just on the floor, like he's passed out.
Yeah.
And you see like a wooden mug sort of beside him, with some sort of liquid pooled around it. Behind him, you see another Orog in the same state. This one's still holding onto his mug. It's kind of like propped up on his chest like this.
Who's poisoned these guys? Alright, I'll open the door a bit more then.
They poison themselves.
Yeah.
Ooh, look
Right,
at that one.
boy.
As you open the door more, you see you see the ogre, who is passed out on his back, snoring like a freight train.
Alright. I'll send my little mage hand in there to. Well, actually, can I see the key or not? No.
Roll me deception.
Out of practice.
Can't see
Not
it
good.
from the doorway.
Right. Alright. I get my bird and I'll send my bird in to have a look.
Need to roll stealth? Yes, it does. Roll stealth on the bird.
Hang on, let me look up the bird. Our character sheet. Or, what are they called? Stat sheet.
Yeah. The owl has advantage on wisdom perception checks, but not on. It's got +3 stealth.
Has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or sight. Yeah, but not stealth. And stealth is dex though, so it gets +1. So.
No, +3.
Oh, it is 2. Nice.
Jesus, what are you doing to me, Ryan?
Embers!
The bird flies into the room.
Just lands on the ogre.
And knocks over a chest of armor that was that was sitting on on a hook on a hanger.
A suit of armor?
Falls suit of armor, yeah, like for the
A
chest.
breastplate?
Falls to the ground. The ogre wakes up, one eye on the bird, grabs his club that was beside him, and just clonks the bird into oblivion. The rest of the room does not wake up.
Is my bird just dead?
Sounds like it.
Absolutely.
Gotta get his number.
The ogre closes his eye, sort of drops his mace to the his club to the side, and falls back asleep, snoring like his others before.
Oh, that was an expensive bird. Okay. I guess I will walk in myself then. Oof. Right. So I go up to the ogre quietly and try and see if I can find the key.
Is there anything else in the corner of the room?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Perception?
Inspection. Or investigation, whatever it's called.
Oh, another door.
The ogre does not have the key.
Do you know where the
I
snoring's coming from? Is it from the ogre or someone else?
The ogre is snoring.
Okay.
Oh, there's a door in there,
Do the other two look like they might have a key around their neck?
The one to the south looks like it's well, actually, roll me a insight. Roll me an insight, actually. You're not really familiar with Orogs as a race, but the one to the south looks like it's dressed more formally.
Okay. I might go and check him out then.
Investigation, please. He's wearing a belt, and on that belt is a small keychain with 2 keys. Oh, yeah, 2 keys.
2.
Okay, 2 keys.
I attempt to lift these keys.
Slide ahead. Let's see.
You're sorry.
Okay. You do it, and while you're down here, you notice the stench of stale beer just emanating off this dude. It is quite revolting.
I sort of do that, and then like leave the room and close the door. Can I?
Just as another like point while you're in the room, you noticed a big keg of ale towards the top that was like still like wasn't properly closed. It's slowly dripping, like or quickly dripping, I suppose. Beer over the floor, making a big sticky puddle. And you notice a small chest under the southmost pallet.
Let's do this one.
Yeah.
I think I'm too weak to risk another sleight of hand. If I fuck it up, we're all fucked. So I will leave.
Okay.
Yeah.
You close the door behind you and hear nothing changing through the room.
Can I try and lock the door with one of the keys that I got?
Sure. Nothing. Neither key works.
Okay. I go back and attempt to open the gate that was not opened yet with one of the keys.
The first key try opens the door.
Okay, that was very stressful. My bird's dead. Like,
What was the bird's name again? Does anyone remember?
Quoloff. It was honored for you,
Fuck,
Quack.
no! Quoloft! What did you do?
It's alright. Once we're out in the surface, I'll spend the money. I'll get enough. It's just a 10-minute spell and some gold. But it's just very.
How can you
inconvenient.
say that? Quoloff was one of our friends. He was part.
That's right.
He was part of Embez's Merry Gentlemen, and now he's dead.
As a aside, are you going to be resurrecting Quoloff, or will you be making a new bird?
I believe. I don't know.
You can make a new, like,
I'm pretty
it's
sure.
up to you.
Am I even allowed to bring the same one back?
There's nothing that says you can't.
I guess.
Not familiar.
I'd probably bring the same one back if I had the choice, but I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't because it would spite me for sending it to its death. So
I mean,
that was a yes. That was a yes right there.
I mean, Al's a
That was Quoloff's fault for getting not being very stealthy.
This is true.
He's an owl. They're meant to be like.
Aren't they like super wise?
No, they're
Because
real
it wasn't
stupid.
nighttime.
It is
It wasn't
nighttime.
the brain.
It is nighttime. It's starting to
Their
ground.
heads are literally.
He doesn't
Oh
know.
no,
He's
it says it reappears after you cast the spell again after death, so I can't actually pick something different.
Oh,
So Quoloff will return.
Quoloff will return. Yeah.
alright. Are we
Hey, let's start making our way out of here.
How?
We're just gonna leave that mysterious room.
Yeah. Are we gonna walk through the praying monks? Is that how we're getting out? How are we getting out?
Well,
Is
the
there
real,
another way?
the real
We can
question.
take the. Sorry. Go.
The real question is, what are we going to do with the remaining delegation that are downstairs in the actual temple itself? That's a bigger question.
I will have to come back for them.
We'll have to go.
Maybe we can go through the water side again.
Maybe
There's
one
no
of these.
way we can do it right now.
Maybe. Hey, you remember that big beetle thing when we came down the stairs? Maybe we could set it free and it could wreak havoc upstairs.
But who's to say it'd go up the stairs and not just try and eat us?
Well, it doesn't seem very happy that it's trapped. We could potentially try and unlock the gate from the safety of the other door.
Hey, I've got. What
We do
about
have
one of
Mage
those?
Hand.
The mover scroll. We've got one of those, and we can take that and go up to the Lich's room. We could probably run past that pretty quick.
Just gonna run 20 people past the Lich. Is that the plan?
The lich is less worrying. The more worrying part is the 8 cultists at the top of these stairs.
I know, we took the door.
You wouldn't do
It's
that. If it
down
was the
here.
lich, you'd leave through the crack.
Huh.
The crack in the side of the room where Renwick is.
Yeah.
But how would we get up there? Because this door
There's
is locked.
There's a
Yeah, but
staircase
that door
in the other
this
room.
door,
Oh.
and then we could move the rocks. But this is the room that we left alone. There's definitely something in the.
Yeah,
in
sure.
The... We've been way too sneaky.
That might,
Now it's how do we get out?
that might be better than
I think we
how
set
many
the path
cultists were
free.
there.
There could be a way out to the
8
east up
cultists
there
at
as
the
well. We haven't searched that
I
area
think
of
the
the
path
mines.
wants to be set
Oh, yeah.
free.
What's up
I
there?
really think that's what we should do.
Hi, what way did they bring you in? How did you get taken down here? I asked. What's his name?
Yeah, Brundlethal.
Yeah.
Right down the Hold on, Brundlethal should be what Scottish name.
Just call
Right
him
down the
Kai.
main gates. Right past that Mulhulk. That
Did you say
poor beast.
Mulhulk?
Did you see its
Alright.
claws?
Fuck, I did.
It's not a way to treat a creature of the earth. These cultists say they are for the glory of the rock and the stone, but that creature is an embodiment of rock and stone, and they've made a monstrosity of it.
Hey, do you remember going through some sort of crypt on the way?
No, just the main staircase past the Umberhulk. I told you.
But how did you get past it?
Maybe this little, they went through the earth here, where it's being disturbed. Maybe it comes out, like, this part of the map we haven't seen yet. They could have come down the stairs here and through this room. Did you go through the guard's room?
What?
I don't know how they got there either. If they didn't go
I
through the
don't- I
crypt,
don't know how-
did they walk past the Umber Hulk? Like, shouldn't it have?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yes,
Maybe
the
they
Umberhulk was chained up.
And you went into its cage?
They did it, I believe they did it to scare us, to show the power of the Earth Cult and what they thought they were capable of. But all I saw was sadness and a turning of purpose that is no good.
You mean to say it didn't attack you?
It was
chained up.
restrained.
Do you think if
Alright,
we
what
set
about-
it free, it would wreak a bit of havoc?
I think it's every time I see the cultist robe that I've been cleaning and mining around the pens. It doesn't seem bothered by me, but the cultist comes past and it is spewing.
Well, I think that's the answer, boys.
Alright, let's derobe. Whoever's got a robe on.
Does seem like the correct option.
Do any of you have any lockpicks?
We got keys galore. Surely one of these work.
He sort of looks around. He's like, "Mate, we got nothing."
Not even in your cavities. God, you guys are shit prisoners. No wonder you've been trapped here for so long.
In fact, have you seen my books?
Books?
My books.
Hey,
It's the
Boots?
most valuable thing to me. It's my life's work.
Oh, we're gonna have to sneak back into that room in the middle there.
If you want to go fight the guards who are guarding your books, you can.
hi, our first part, we've got men down below that we need to rescue, but right now we gotta get everyone to safety. That is our number one priority. We'll come back for your books later. It's not worth the rest of these lives.
I'm getting distracted.
It is true. We do have to come back to rescue the others, so we'll definitely be back here.
Hi.
Alright, then off we go.
No.
Off we go.
Off we go then.
We both go through the crypt, don't we? Yeah.
Can I
It's
look?
anyway, yeah.
Can I look over here?
Well, this crypt.
Well, it depends
Wait,
if
are
we
we not-
think the
are we not
Hulk
going
will,
there
the
yet?
Umber Hulk will attack us if we go through the back there.
I mean,
If we go.
Seems fair.
Oh yeah, then we can give that a crack.
I don't trust this whole like maybe the Umber Hulks are misunderstood. Like, you know, I don't think we should bank on that.
but it's a good
Yeah.
distraction anyway. Like,
Yeah,
it's going
I
to
mean, we
make
can
some
let it
noise.
out
The
without
cultists will
getting
have to
bothered.
come down and do something about
But
it.
As
it,
in, like,
it might eat
we
us
do it
though.
here.
It might eat us. Is the noise it might make.
We could potentially like go here, open it, and go back over here. But
Do
if
you
we-
think the Umber Hulk could fit through some of these doors? Or would it just go up the stairs? I feel like it's too big to go through these doors.
Yeah, it's a 4 square monster.
it'll have to go?
It is
It'll
too big
only
to
be able to
through the
go.
door.
Yeah. It'd
It
have
needs
to go that
It
way.
needs like 2 squares to go. Yeah.
Let's mage hand it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But I
Let's
need
mage hand
something
that shit.
to unlock the gate with.
We've got 2 keys. One
We
of
got
them
keys.
open the cell door. One might work on the gate.
Okay, we can give it a go.
We've got like 3 other keys as well. Like,
Okay, well maybe... Do we just go into the crypt
Do
then?
we want to look
Yeah,
over
fine.
here first? Do you want to look over to the east maybe?
let's ask it before.
Have a little peek deep.
Hi, what's
We'll be there.
further
Yeah.
down this way?
Yeah.
Ask Kai.
This way.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
just more mines. Let me sketch you a map, and he reveals the areas for you.
He draws
Oh.
he draws this little corner on a map, and he's like, "That's what it's like."
He draws it in the dirt, in the, like in the
Like,
sand.
you idiots! It just
Okay.
ends. I told you. All right, are we hitting the crypts? Let's go.
Yeah.
We've got 20 people in tow.
As he's walking around with you, Brundlefar's like, yeah, they slaughtered most of the delegation. Only me and a few of these guys are guards from the delegation. The rest are just commoners that we've met since being imprisoned. They're all locals from the area. It's a true travesty what these cultists are doing, taking the locals and turning them into slaves.
Well, the whole area does seem to have the whole of the Umber Hills does seem to have a cult problem.
Quack, and a bit of a voluntold problem as well, if you know what I mean.
Yes, indeed.
Sometimes I feel like I've been voluntold. Really, I'm one of you. And I continue into the
spare
crypt.
robes back in the crypt, the pens if you want them.
No thanks.
He is very sassy.
All right, so everyone goes into the crypt. Roll me a perception for whoever's last into the crypt.
I think Jet.
Jet?
Oh, my perception is so bad.
You feel a chilling presence that seems to slowly be growing stronger the more you linger in.
Okay, let's into that little hallway quickly. Squish in. I don't care. Just sort of shooing
We're not all
people.
Everyone
I'm
fits.
gonna wait out the back of the hallway.
It's not very COVID safe.
No, there's no social distancing here at all.
I guess we're all in 5-foot squares.
True.
All right.
I guess it is socially distant.
I'll try the key that didn't
Take off your robe or whatever.
work.
first of all.
I discard my robe.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I use Mage Hand and I attempt to unlock this gate.
With which key?
The second key I got from the guard here.
Okay, it fails.
Alright, what about the keys from
Helen Ray.
Helen Ray, yeah.
The second
What?
key you tries makes a click sound as your mage hand rotates it.
Okay, so it's unlocked. Does the creature react?
The creature, it does actually. Upon hearing the click, it charges the bars, and the gate springs wide, and the creature pours out. It rushes over to your doorway.
Oh, I closed the door.
You hear a thump and sand
Oh
falls from the
no.
ceiling.
Oh, we're dead.
Fine, fine.
It's okay.
There's
We've
quiet
got a
on the
lich
other
on
side
one
of the
side
door.
and an Umber Hulk on the other. I think it's gonna be fine.
You hear a breathing on the other side of the
If
door.
only Kai was here.
Go back to those who hurt. Wait, do we have a?
What would it speak?
They probably speak some
I could
kind
do,
of earth speak, right?
Oh, wait a
Spell
sec.
slot left. Oh, I got a spell slot left. I could do like a silent image of a cultist walking up the stairs.
Wait. Never mind.
Can I make an illusion of a cultist walking up the stairs with silent image?
Do you need to see where you're casting?
Probably do.
How brave are you?
Let me.
It's like, go up the stairs, beastie. They're the ones who wronged you and left you in this
It
state.
just says within range and lasts the duration.
Surely.
Create the image of an object, creature, or some other physical phenomenon that is no larger than 15 feet. The image appears at a spot within range and lasts the duration.
I suppose you've
You're
seen the
visual.
room. It's not like you're casting into something that you don't.
Yeah, I mean, I can look through the keyhole, though I'm sure all I'll see is bug.
I'm gonna let you do it because you've seen the room before.
Yeah, okay. But the
Alright.
creature can use its action to determine that it's an illusion with a successful intelligence check against my spell save. So yeah, I do it, and I make a cultist kind of like just run up the stairs.
Okay. Does it make sound? Or is it
Go. There's no sound.
Silent image.
silent.
They're monks. They are light on their feet.
They are very silent. Yeah.
It takes a
I imagine-
takes a couple seconds, and then all of a sudden you hear the Umber Hulk snort in rage and charge away from your door.
Okay. Can I peek at what's going on? Oh!
Do you?
Yeah, I peek. I definitely peek.
As you peek, you see the tail of the Umber Hulk disappear up the staircase.
Do we still hear praying? Did we still hear praying? We probably should have checked that.
Oh, roll me a perception.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, because if there's no praying, we just set it free for no reason.
Yeah, good point. Could just be it now.
I'm
walking
like,
away.
why can't we hear screams yet?
Roll me a
It,
perception.
it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
went up the stairs.
We don't know.
Um,
Oh.
even with that roll, you hear a scream come from upstairs as the Hulk disappears.
Alright guys, now's our chance. It's causing carnage. Run towards the front, because the back has gargoyles. Okay? Let's
No,
go.
run to the front. Oh, I suppose we could go straight out the front, but or if we went left, I suppose there's that room that we don't know about. We could go out the side door.
So if you go out the front of the church, there's
There's
going to
two
be
gargoyles.
gargoyles down
There's-
there.
there's
That's going to be
gargoyles.
Oh
gargoyles.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Go to
just-
the left.
Statues were a bit
You go to the
scary.
left, true. Don't look at the statues,
We don't-
just
we don't-
run.
Don't touch the statue.
Oh wait, no, but
Statues
they cut everything so you couldn't climb it. Remember? Because of last time, they cut all the stuff that you could climb.
Yeah,
on.
not right. Go left because we go through that room.
You
and
guys
through
got to
the
use
kitchen where
cardinal
we're already
directions
dead.
if you're going to give. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh,
that's
west.
that means they're going right.
Oh yeah. Come out. Come out. Just follow.
But that's not the kitchen. That might not be the kitchen.
just say,
But
"Follow
it's-
me, follow me."
All right, yeah.
Pilgrims.
Follow me, and we just sort of run.
Give it a few seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, so you give the Umber Beast a while. You definitely hear some more screams from upstairs.
Oh no, we want to go while it's screaming, while there's some carnage.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, we've got to move quick.
Unfortunate. Do we need to move our stuff? Yeah. Yeah. What happens? Do you want us to roll initiative for timing and stuff?
This is the scene that you see. The Umber Hulk has killed 2 stone monks in the time that you've been downstairs.
Jesus.
And the other ones are trying to flee.
Okay.
Some are cowering in the corners. This one's hiding behind a pillar. So it's this one.
Oh no.
Where's my cult? Where's my gang? Here we are. The gang is here.
The
Hanging
gang
in
is
the
here.
hangout.
Are they up the stairs?
Oh, we're not gonna be able to save all of them.
We totally are.
It'll be fine, it's fine.
Jet's gonna
25.
step to the front of the stairs
Everyone's-
and shoo everyone behind him.
Everyone's dash will make it.
Yeah.
You're going to get
Alright,
one
I'm not-
opportunity attack.
So we're not going to play in
Surprise.
initiative order because it's going to be painful, but we'll play in pseudo initiative order. So what would you guys like to do? We'll play collectively your action and then my action and then your action and then my action.
Okay. I think we're running
Like it.
toward this door, so
Double dash.
yeah. Is this guy fleeing or is he
Fleeing.
blocking? Okay. So if we see him open the door, we're gonna follow him.
Okay.
Run him
So-
through. Just,
I
So
think
is your action your ready in action?
no, we're following him.
no, we're going to run through him.
Yeah. We're running. We're just
over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh
we'll be like, go, open the door, go.
Just push him out.
trample him like Black Friday sale style.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
when everyone's up the stairs, I want to come over and pull the lever over here.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
I have
what?
to know.
I have to know.
He said there's a lever in the corner of the church like 2 sessions ago.
So is that everything you wanted to do?
Once I've pulled
Well, I
the
guess we're
lever,
back into the delegation to
Yeah,
I
I'll,
like
pull
it.
the lever.
I'll go at the back of the delegation.
Okay, so Clark pulls the lever, and the floor between the 2 southern pillars opens up, and everyone contained within it falls down.
Wait,
I'm glad I waited till everyone was up the stairs then, right?
Like
Right.
this one?
wait,
Southern
Southern.
pillars?
So where the bug is?
Yeah, so the
We
bug
just
falls
dropped-
back down.
Oh, those 2 pillars. Oof.
Fuck! What have we told? Go! Still going. They're still panicked
Alright.
and bloody.
I'm going. I'm out.
To that room that we
Keep
just went to? Where does that even
You
go?
also, yeah, it goes down to the room you just went to. You can see the brown dirt from before and like the cloud of
What?
ash that's rising up as the.
But that doesn't-
That makes no sense with the staircase, but
That makes
okay.
no sense.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Spooky dooky.
DMP it.
Alright, what's in this room
I
then?
think it's meant to. It's meant to.
Are you sure it's not the altar?
Oh wait.
It's not the altar, right?
That's gotta be the altar. Because that's what in front. It's it's in front of the stairs.
Well, that's not where they are. They're there.
Which way do the stairs go? They look like they go.
Wait.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
sorry, everyone. I had to pull it. Like,
Oh
come
no,
on.
no, absolutely.
It's a lever in the corner of the room. I thought it was just gonna move the altar and reveal a chest or something. Jesus. Or I thought it might
Those
close the
can't save these
staircase,
people.
honestly. I thought that was what it was gonna do.
So yes, wrong thing. What actually happens is that the stairs all go from being step into a slide.
Oh, thankfully everyone is off this.
Yeah, if Quark is
Are they?
there, we'd all be up.
Yeah,
We'd all be
everyone-
up.
Quark-
Quark is already.
I was gonna wait until they came up the stairs because I thought the stairs were gonna close. I was like, most likely the lever's just gonna
Yeah.
close
Okay.
the. I don't know how it would do it, but no, it goes from regular
Raises the
stairs to
slide.
even more stairs.
You also hear a click from downstairs.
Oh,
That would have released the.
the
Underworld or
beast.
whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
probably.
Oh, we just bamboozled the trap by being too good at RP.
No, I think maybe the beast can't climb up the ramp, so it's
Yeah,
like a way
possibly.
to get people to die. I don't know. Let's leave.
Yeah,
What's in here?
I'm out.
Okay, so you guys have done that. You've attempted to do you shove like what do you do yodeling? You like shoulder charge this bloke?
Trying to. I assume he's trying to open the door, so we just try and like.
Yeah.
We just queue up
He's
behind
mid
him.
opening the door while you
Door.
rock up behind him.
Yeah.
It's just a regular door.
That's
It's not
like-
locked.
No,
It opens
Open
onto a
down
small
through the door.
corridor.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sort of knock him down, and he's prone on the other side of the door.
And everyone's
Go,
gonna try-
everyone, through the door.
Okay, he's gonna get trampled. Scream.
He's gonna get trampled. That's very sad.
Mm.
He rolls out of the way as you all stampede through.
One tier 4.
Where?
He takes 1d4 from you and rolls out of the way as the rest of you stampede through.
Okay.
Okay, so the commoners all make and the commoners and
Make
delegates
this-
all make it to the meeting room.
I
You
bring
hear
up the
scream.
radio with Jet.
Sorry, go on.
You hear screams continuing to pour out of the main hall room.
Oh, because he
As
never
we go
fell down
past-
the hole. I get you.
As we go past this one, I lean down to this cultist and I'm like, if you're wise, you'll see what's happened here today and you'll stop messing with cults.
He's just
Roll me a
dropping
persuasion.
some knowledge on this guy.
Don't fuck with Yakuza!
Ooh.
Nice.
You see in his eyes a true fear, and he seriously considers your words.
Nice.
We keep leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can run past some of the dead bodies, and nothing's changed out here. And you make it back out with all the commoners into the
And
rocks. Yeah,
Did we come from like the south?
No, it came from the
Well-
north.
came from the north.
Oh, okay, cool. Because that's where our
north.
life founder's life jacket is.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, let's GTFO then.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
you
outie.
and the squad. I assume you guys keep going, and you end up making it back to the little beach without issue.
Oh, it's beautiful. Are we just sailing off? Like, is this the
Your boat has no way of fitting that many passengers.
Oh
yikes?
shit!
What?
How many
Isn't it a big
passengers
ass
can
boat?
we fit?
You're gonna fit like 5 more people. This is not a big boat, and that's a lot of people.
There's 4 of us.
Really? I thought it was
It's 9 people
massive.
total,
We can,
and we've got
Yeah.
13.
Did we arrange anything with Allison, or we just pissed off? just pissed off.
We've pissed off.
Alright, we've set you free. Have fun getting back. Bye!
Take the main guys, take the mirror bars, and leave the Voluntoads.
Are some of them not Mirabar?
Most of them are.
No.
Ooh.
They're commoners.
They're just like victims who have been captured from around the Summer Hills.
Alright, well, can we talk to them and work out, like, how far they are from home, what they need?
Yeah, so
Supplies on the boat and stuff.
yeah, I mean, you chat with a bunch of them. They're kind of traumatized, so it's not the most flowing conversation, but you learn that some are farmers from the hills, but most of them are like just people from the cities around the Summer Hills, or the towns around the Summer Hills. A couple of them aren't even from the area, and we're just traveling through the Summer Hills and just got picked off the roads from like, you know, going from Waterdeep out to like a rural family to the east.
Can you show us the full map again? Sorry,
Let's get back to the big one.
Yeah.
Because we traveled
I-
by land from Umber
Yeah, we
Hall
can-
last time. Summit Hall.
Why do you keep saying Umber?
It's the Umber Hulk.
It's a Umber.
Right in the midst of it.
Yeah.
You can certainly travel by land, I reckon.
You can't. Oh, there's a path over here.
If not,
I mean, that's how we got there originally.
yeah.
Yeah.
If nothing else, we could run them back and forth across the river.
Send them to Summit Hall.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Summit Hall. Good idea.
Because the question is, where do we want to go? I mean, probably Summit Hall, because that's...
We want to get back to Red Lodge, but I think you're all locals. Where's do you think the best way to get you all to safety is?
Good idea.
Sort of each other, and there's sort of a big discussion rises, and there's an argument being like people trying to convince them to like take them back to Beliar where they live.
Hey,
but-
no. Where's the closest safest place?
Oh, the closest place to you guys right now is probably Beliar or Summit Hall, because both are across the river.
Yeah.
And so,
The river's
how big
real
is the
wide.
party in total? And how
13.
many fit on the boat?
So if it's like 5 people on the boat, there was like 20 people total.
It was
the river is
13
like a K wide. 13 people. I didn't actually count them. I made that up, so I'm happy to go with 13.
Because honestly, if anything, we need to rest and then come
Yeah.
back here or approach from a different way. There's still people that we have to rescue before they notice you. Oh, as quickly as possible after they notice you're all gone.
Maybe we just
So-
get them to rest on the boat for now, and we should go back to the Stone Monastery after a bit of a sleep.
We need to get him out of here. That's like,
Yeah, I feel.
One of them puts their hand up and volunteers and is like, I actually have a history of sailing. I used to work in dockyards at what's the non-Waterdeep? Oh, Baldur's Gate. Oh no. I would ferry people around the boat out to the major vessels that are coming into our area. I could happily transport everyone across the river on this vessel if you would let me.
Well, that is mighty handy.
alright, let's do that. Start.
But we still have nowhere to go. What should we do?
Summit Hall is not far, and if you want, you can. If people want to go to Beliar on their own, they're more than welcome to. But I think the rest of you, if you should stick together, head to Summit Hall.
At the very least, the Order of the Gauntlet at Summit Hall can look after you in the meantime.
I'm not familiar with the Summer Hills, but isn't Summit Hall quite south? How can I take the boat?
No,
Without you guys, we'd probably fit.
Might just need to send them down the river to Womford.
Oh, if they can all get on the boat by themselves, that's fine as well. But it sounded you said 5, and there's like 13 of them.
Yeah, he
Like,
said
Yeah,
9 people
yeah.
fit on the boat, but I guess we're extra large or something. We take up a
Without
lot of
you guys,
space.
and if you keep Brundlefur,
So we could keep is the Mirabar delegate,
Yeah.
which is like 4 people, or just
And
Grundulfar.
the rest of them can go to one port or something.
All the way down to Womford.
I'm fine with that.
It's just
Can we
surprising
hire
they
that?
can-
Can we hire this sailing dude as like our
Isn't-
driver?
Isn't that like a day? Like
How many
2 days
drivers you
sailing
want?
there? Isn't it only like a 10-mile hike over to? Because aren't these tiles 5 miles or are they 10?
If you use the map, the tracker, yeah.
Oh, it does do it. Okay, cool. 'Cause so we're
You're at the
we're
second
here,
stone
we're
line.
here. So yeah, 12 miles. Like
As
that's a
the bird flies.
Oh yeah, so they have to go.
Yeah.
I suppose that's still like 2 days, or like a day.
Couple of days at least. They're only peasants.
And then
I mean, we can
play into a
use the
big-
boat to cross the river and like walk them there and leave the boat moored
But
nearby.
wait, what are we gonna eat?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Got a few seed melon plants on the boat.
Oh,
Yeah,
quack, quack,
ration
quack.
it all?
There's not seed melons for everyone. Those seed melons are for my
Let's-
personal
yeah.
use. Every now and then I give out some snacks, but this is not enough seed melons for 13 people.
Was the boat rationed at all?
Well, we
saw
stocked. We would have stocked up.
Not
Yeah.
for this many people. Like that's a lot of people, man.
The boat, yeah, you guys are rationed for a while. The boat has enough food to get like a large group anywhere for at least a couple days, like 3-4 days.
I mean, it just depends, right? Do we walk them to Summit Hall, in which case they're probably just going to kill the rest of the, thing and be more fortified like last time with the key? Do we let them just like sail to Womford and get help there because we have friends there? And then that way they don't need to get off the river. Like it's very much stay on the river, let the boat take you there.
Yeah, we can send them down a little.
The thing is, how do we get our boat back? We need to pay this guy to come bring it back to us, or he would have to bring it back.
Where's Ailson at the moment?
I don't know.
I think you
Did we leave him at Riverguard
What?
Keep?
ditched him at Riverguard Keep, and I don't think you got in communication with him. But
Perhaps we
Yeah,
could send
we
this
let
boat
him
to hail the ale and get him to come up here.
Yeah.
Then like when he comes up here, like by the next day or so, we'll be ready.
This is true.
We can send them down, send Ailson back up, meet him at the beach that we've just at the moment. After we've had a rest and stuff, we'll go back to the monastery, finish off the Umber
Tell
Hulk's
him-
job, and then come
Tell
back
them
and
you're
meet
the
Ailson.
man.
Yeah, because he dropped us off down the bottom, like just below the keep. That's right.
Poor Ailson, we just abandoned him.
he took Rathander's life jacket, and you didn't need him anymore. He's
Yeah.
gonna be mad at you guys.
I think he's still getting paid, isn't he?
Yeah, he's getting paid 5%. We're gonna have to pay him 5% of what a boat's worth. That would be fun.
Give
still
him the fucking boat. I don't need a boat.
And if nothing else, we do still need to go back to the Feathergale Society and check in with the other Arakocra at some point as well.
Fuck. One thing at a time, bro.
One thing at a time.
Yeah.
Alright, so should we just send everyone on our boat down the river to Womford?
And tell them to hail the ale.
Okay. So, yep, the boat can make it to Longford without anyone starving to death, and they can also fish. Like, it's no big deal. There's fishing supplies on the boat.
Is there anything you want to get off
Yeah.
the boat, guys? Like,
Did we leave anything on the boat?
the seed melons are definitely on the boat.
The plants are with Ailson. I have some
Oh, okay.
stored
Yeah,
seed
with
melons. I will extract them from the boat before it leaves, because I know that these peasants will just eat them otherwise.
The peasants were like, "Ooh, what are those?" It's like, ah.
Yeah. I offer to sell them to them for 20 gold apiece.
They shrug at you. They're like, they just don't even know what to say. They're like, they can't. Like, one of them's like, aren't those just strawberries?
Quack. These are seed melons. They're a delicacy and they're delicious. And if you can't afford them, I eat one in front of him.
As the red juice drips down your little beak, he's like, pretty sure they're just strawberries.
I roll my eyes at him. I've never heard of this strawberry.
Oh god. Do we see
They've
that?
actually I was talking to Eliza the other day, and I was like, if I just told Hazel that a strawberry was a sea melon, and I never told her they were a strawberry, she'd probably get to preschool before realizing that they were actually called strawberries.
Should get to like
Yeah.
6th grade, dude. That would last for ages.
That would last for such a long time.
Nah, they
got
probably
stressed.
talk to them at childcare. That's the problem. The other
I've
people.
got a... Sorry. Yeah, true. I do have a story about this though. Like, I remember in like grade 4, like ridiculously late, we were doing like our first sex ed class, and my parents
Grade
had never
4?
used
Is
the
grade
word.
4
like-
late for 6th ed?
I didn't say it was late. I said it was my first.
So continue.
Anyway, my parents had never used the word penis ever. So one of the questions was like, "What do you call like male genitalia?" And I was
I
just
remember this question.
convinced it was what was it? Like something really childish, like Pee-wee or something. And I like raised my hand
Yeah.
and everyone
Like
laughed.
doodle.
Yeah, like something ridiculous. I was so sure. I remember feeling so betrayed when I like, out of my mom when she picked me up, and I'm like, "You never told me they were called penises. I was embarrassed in class today. I said they were like dongers or something." I don't know. It was
You
so
told me they
funny.
were sea melons.
I mean,
Exactly, it depends.
That's hilarious.
so
Like
that's
sea zucchinis.
Oh, that's so cursed. That is so cursed.
Okay. So you ship the boat off, and then I guess you settle down for camp.
I do.
But before we go, I'm gonna do some networking here, and I'm gonna give each of them like 1 gold. Guy, so sorry for taking so long to rescue you, but by Lythander's grace, please accept this as a token.
I love the
Please
touch
accept
of like
it.
that. It's just opposite type. Instead of like getting money from the peasants, the church gives money to the
It's starting to
peasants.
get a fair bit of gold at this point.
Yeah, I've got like, what, I lose like 13 gold or something? It's nothing. Get
One
yourselves
of-
back on your feet.
a few of the peasants are like, "Oh, I've been praying for days, and thank God for Lathander for taking pity on us. Yeah,
Yes, thank Lythander.
the next dawn I see will be the most beautiful, I'm sure."
Make sure you're all up. Make sure you're all up with the dawn to praise it. Then this is the
Oh,
first one
yes.
you'll have seen outside of the ground for a long time. So savor it.
I won't miss it. And he sort of kisses the coin and puts it in his pocket.
So
Yeah.
I see this. I go, Quack, Yodelug, are we meant to be nice to poor people as well? Is this Lythander's way? I thought it was all
Lythander-
about killing
I knew
cultists.
this. I'm like, no, Quark, no,
Oh, good,
that's not it.
because
I will have to get you the proper teaching at the temple one day, Quark. There's that much to learn.
I'd have
Can
to
I
change
talk
a
to
lot
the
about
one
my
that-
personality if we
Saying-
we're going to start being nice to poor people, you know.
Can I talk to the sailor one and just say, if you can't find Ailson, if you meet us back here, we'll pay you handsome. Well, not handsomely, but we'll pay you for your trouble to bring the boat
Well,
back.
Absolutely, but we'll pay you.
Yeah.
he can't. He can't.
Not
really
like not as
take it as a
handsome as
guy.
Yodelog, maybe as handsome as like Jet.
Okay, we'll pay you Jetson then.
Yeah, Jetson.
Sure. Yeah, she nods in agreement. He's like, yes. You've given me a very clear description of Captain Nelson and his boat, but if I can't find him, I owe you my life, and I'll be back here as soon as I can. Can I perhaps can you spare some coin for reprovisioning the ship for the travel back?
This is a scam.
Yes.
We're getting
Sure. That's not. Well, can I roll like perception, see if it is a scam or something? Do I trust her?
Roll inside for trust.
Trust. My
I'm
roll.
pretty sure she's not lying.
All right. I'll give her the money then. Well, how much? I like call out to the boys. How much would it cost to re-provision the ship? Do you reckon, guys?
How much can a banana cost?
It is only Womford. It's not like we're getting the highest of rations.
Like 10 gold?
Oh.
That's
What
a
do
lot.
you want
That's
to?
a
What do you
lot.
want to do? Like
For what?
buy half of their crops for the year?
Well, I don't know. I don't usually do my own purchasing. That's why I'm asking you.
Just
2-3 gold. Should be lots. And it's only like 2-3 days worth of provision.
All right, I give her 5 gold, like, just in case.
Her eyes just open wide. She's like, oh, I will find you the finest supplies. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Fairly well, unnamed sailor number 2.
Yeah, what is your name, darling?
Brunthilda.
Fun.
She's a dwarf as well.
Oh, good.
Hey, that's a pretty name.
Let me roll for attractiveness.
Zelda?
Brumhilda? Brumhilda?
Oh.
Oh my god.
So now it's the light of the moon. You're just like, ooh.
Brum.
Yeah, which one is it? Is it Brunhilda or Broomhilda?
Brumhilda is also good.
It was Brunthilda.
Brunhilda? Who put that one in?
Cameron
That's ridiculous.
Which one is it?
It was the first one, Brunthilda. Cameron nailed it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not the
Nice.
only thing he's nailed.
Disgusting.
Cameron, are you like, I hope you don't find else.
Do you flirt, Cameron? Are you
You
flirting?
might show her how to bless Lythander before we go.
There's no
No,
time.
it's-
Come on. This is obscene.
It's time for the...
Like, I'm getting full night's sleep regardless of your
I think after...
Yeah.
Yeah, I think after being like imprisoned for ages and ages, the first thing is not like, oh yeah, that's bad.
You're like, so I feed you? Like, what? Are you gonna say no? It's bad road.
You settle down to camp. You make a nice little fire from some of the wood
Yeah.
that was stored on the boat.
We might maybe go somewhere a bit more
Sneak
hidden,
off.
like you said.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find a nice little cove that's you have to wade through the water a bit, but it's only like knee-depth water. I guess for some of you short folk, it's waist-deep water. But you make it to it's another just like up the river a bit. It's just a very enclosed little cove with the walls of the canyon soaring up above you, and waves gently lapping at the beach with fine white sand.
Ooh, beautiful.
The moon is out, the stars are in the sky, the night is silent and windless. You set up camp, and around the fire, Brundlefar tells his story. He confirms that yes, it was the Earth cultists that ambushed the Mirbar delegation south of Belial. They slayed most of our guards. The cultists and we captives were ferried across the river by pirates that I believe they had hired. And do you know what? They took my books. They took my books as payment for the ferry price. It was one of the worst days of my life. I'm not going to lie. I thought we were being saved when mid-travel to the monastery, flying giant vultures came and ambushed us. They killed some of the cultists, but even one of our delegation, and I don't know that well, but it turns out that they were just more cultists, the filthy air cultists. I had no idea there was such rivalry and dissidence between the lot of them, but what can you expect from such a band of brutes? Anyway, the great loss on that occasion was they took the Xenia. They took the Xenia Noval.
Right.
What?
The Xenia Noval, they took her.
Oh,
Is that the corpse?
The Xenia Noval.
that's not the corpse. That wasn't the warrior.
Nine.
Yeah, what happened to the war hero? The purpose of the delegation?
The warrior. Yeah. Man, have you heard about his exploits? Quite the character, don't you think?
Quack, yes. The Mirabar. Where is he?
Oh my god, every time this war hero comes up.
So nothing about it.
It's like, have you heard of his exploits? Yes, and we just never get into it.
Yeah. Hi, you can skip over that part. Where is it now?
Where's it now? I mean, I believe the cultures just left him with the rest of them. Like at the initial, I don't think anyone had a thought twice. I think probably just another corpse on the battlefield.
Yikes.
I think it would have been in something, though.
It's been
It
there
wouldn't
for
have just been a
weeks now.
corpse. Like, wouldn't it have
Yeah.
been in some sort of...
Coffin?
I assume you weren't
Could have been
transporting
gone
him
by the time we got
with
there.
a sheet over him. Like,
Yeah, we had him wrapped up in a sheet in a coffin.
Okay.
I don't remember any coffins at the ambush.
I was all a blur at the time. Maybe after a good night's sleep, I'll recall more of its fate. I might be wrong. Anyway,
Might you?
they took the Xenia, and then I and the rest of us were brought to the monastery. The cultists were in a great hurry at that point because they were fearing more ambushes. I was put to work in the mines with some of the other nondescript members of the delegation, but other delegates, such as the two other delegates, Rundorf and Terazil, were taken below. I do not know what happened to them, but I do know that between those three diplomats, Xenia Noval, Rundorf, and Terazil, each one carries part of a secret document, and as they were traveling, Rundorf told me that if anything was to happen to him, that he would shred his part of the document, but he feared that even with if anything was to happen to him, that I should try my utmost to recover that part of the document, and the same goes for all of them. He fears what would happen if all three parts of the document fell under one cultist, one of the prophets. They could wreak havoc. And with that, we will end the session. Welcome back to D&D.
Write that down.
Thanks, Lockie.
And it was like an hour before this session, so I was like, fuck, how do I play D&D again?
Yeah.
Like that.
So
Oh, that
did
was-
Xenia had
that's
one? Xenia had one, Terazil had one, and Brune one had one, right?
Yeah, trust the one that we already rescued from that guy that was locked up because of the 11th. Trust him not to be important enough to have one. Ugh.
But it's saying that Dsenia was taken by the air cult, right? Or did I misinterpret that?
No, correctly interpreted.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so we do have to go back to the Feathergast Spire.
I wonder what's going on there because we killed their leader. Like,
The Hurricane was still there, though.
yeah.
And he had that cache of magic armor somewhere.
And like they've got a whole temple thing as well, you know. Everyone's
Yeah,
got
we didn't
like
even
Yeah,
go. We
like-
didn't even
Because
he was just
Just got another way.
he was
yeah,
just
he
the
was like their
surface
Yolava.
boy.
he was there, Yolava. There's still the whole, like the
The actual
temple.
cult.
Yeah,
Oh, he seemed
Apparently.
more involved than Yolava.
yeah. But like we
Yeah,
still
yeah.
haven't seen
Just the top
below
ends.
the society. Yeah, we've only seen the top.
Oh my god, there's so much to explore.
So, Brunilda clarifies that the reason that the three of these people have, or these three people have these documents is because they're the three diplomats that were part of the delegation. So, the Teradil is a moon elf.
Oh.
Moonkin.
Rundorf is a shield dwarf, and Xenia is a human noble.
Good. Oh.
No. I quickly do my well, not quickly. In 10 minutes, I'll just do that ritual to get my bird back.
Oh, I'm gonna
So
preen
you
myself.
guys can have a full rest,
Yes.
and you can also level up to
Bedtime.
7.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Okay.
I preen.
Excellent training.
Oh, I just want to go back to town. I need me a forge and some bonky bits.
We're in deep now.
Indeed.
How to level up again.
Past the point of no return.
I gotta clean up from dinner. Thank you so much.